Look, if you were to pack your bags for 90 days, leave your phone and laptop at home, and go meditate with monks in the Himalayas, could you confidently say that your agency would grow without you? And I want you to be honest with yourself. Well, I can, because I personally haven't taken a sales call that I don't want to be on, ran ads for my clients, or hopped on a client call unless I just love the client and I absolutely want to be there. And I haven't done this for the past 6 months, all while my agency tripled in revenue. And again, this is all while maintaining at least 70% gross profit margin. Here's January through May of 2025, and then here's May through December of 2025. And what's also cool is last month, my salesman closed $140,000 worth of deals without me involved. Now, I have a team of 55 killers, absolute assassins on my team, and we're doing over $360K a month, while again, maintaining over 70% gross profit margins, and that's only going up. And here's a little screenshot of my CEO that I hired going on a podcast describing how we got there on LinkedIn. You can check that out if you want. But look, your one job as an agency owner is to focus on growing your business. That's it. It's for you to wake up, be the captain of your ship, open up your compass, and just adjust your ship accordingly or add more sales, all while knowing that you have a team of fucking assassins as your crew. You want to know what my tasks were last week? I had to film 3 ads for our offer that's crushing it. That's it. And I could even hire someone else for that if I wanted to. The point is, my agency is an asset. It's not a job that I'm a slave to. It runs itself, and I'm confident in knowing that my clients are getting the highest level of service possible, and that's my goal for you. It's so that you can focus on the highest leverage activities that grow your business without worrying that your agency is going to implode without you being involved. Look, I promise you, once you step out, it's going to be a little bit scary. But if you have the right people and the right systems in place, and you have somebody who's actually done it before, not only before, but twice before, AKA me. Hi, Jordan White, how you doing? I promise your business will scale without you. I've tackled this. I know how to do this. And that's how every business should be. It should be an asset. And why should your agency be any different? I mean, your agency should be a scalable asset that grows without you being involved in the day-to-day. All right, so I want to do a little exercise over the past month. How many times have you been invited to a client call because the client isn't happy with XYZ? How many times have you had to calm a client down over some dumb bullshit? How many follow-ups are you sending from prospects you hop on sales calls with? How many times have you had to be the middleman between your team and your client? How many times do you need to validate your team's work to ensure that they're delivering at the highest rate? Look, if your agency can't run without you, my friend, you have yourself a job. You have built yourself a box around yourself that you can't escape. And let me be clear about something. I'm not saying that because this sounds good on video. I'm saying that because I've lived on both sides. I've been the founder who's had to jump on every sales call. I've been the founder who's had to calm the client down. I've been the founder who was the human duct tape holding the entire agency together. And I can tell you this with absolute certainty. Your agency does not need you to scale. It needs you to get out of the way. I mean, the coach doesn't play on the field. It leads its team to success. You need to be the coach. What got you here will not get you to the next level. Being the best salesperson, being the smartest strategist, being the one everyone trusts, that's exactly what traps you. Look, it is important, but at scale, your job is not to do the work. Your job is to design the machine that does the work for you. If every decision runs through you, if every client escalates to you, deals don't get closed without you being involved, and the moment that you step away, revenue stalls, brother, you're trapped. And that, frankly, pisses me off. Look, you don't need more hustle. You don't need more, nobody is as good as me at my job. I promise you there is, if not somebody better than you. What you need is fewer decisions on your plate, clear ownership inside your team, systems that don't break when you step away, because growing your company can be the best thing you ever do, or it's just going to continue to be stress just with a bigger number. And that's exactly what this is for and why I'm going to work with you one-on-one. This is me and you building an operating system designed to do 2 things. 1, remove you from the day-to-day of your agency while retaining the level of delivery your clients deserve, and to add an additional $100,000 in revenue over the next 6 months. And I'm confident enough that I'm willing to guarantee it because you're going to be working with me one-on-one, and you're going to follow everything that I'm going to be teaching you. I mean, we'll get this done in 6 months, or I'll work for free until you do. And I say 6 months, it should be around 3 to 4 months, but I'd rather under-promise and over-deliver, right? I've done this with Carbon Box Media. Shout out Carbon Box Media. I've done this for my agency, Blanket.io. With Carbon Box Media, it took me 3 years to hit my first 100K month. With Blanket.io, it took me 2 months to hit my first 100K month with my second agency. Okay? And I'm not saying that to brag. I'm saying that because you clicked on an ad, you clicked on organic content, and you're evaluating me to see if I know my shit or not. So I have to say stuff like this. And look, just to be totally real, this is a one-on-one consulting offer. I'm not doing one-to-many. Like I'm just one guy, right? Like I may do one-to-many later. I may go with like a school group or something like that. But right now, I want to be as hands-on with you as I possibly can be. Okay, that got a little weird. And look, that means I can only take on 5 clients every 3 months. And I know that sounds like a sales tactic. I promise it's not. It's just reality. So if you're serious about adding not only another 100K in revenue, but you're turning your agency into an asset that can actually grow without you, then book a call. I mean, we're going to be speaking one-on-one. But if you still want more information, then stick around. I want to show you what we're going to be building together, because over our partnership, we're going to be tackling 4 different things. First thing that we're going to be tackling is sales. How can you ensure that you always have a pipeline of qualified calls coming into your calendar every single day? And then from there, hiring a sales team that can close deals without you at scale, and they don't need you to be on the sales call. I mean, unless you're like me and you enjoy being on sales calls, you don't need to be on the sales calls. The second thing we're going to be tackling is delivery. How can you ensure that you hire a team of absolute rock stars that can deliver at the same level of quality, if not better than you, all while maintaining a gross profit margin of a minimum 70%. Not only that, but our churn from September until now, and now it's February of 2026, our churn has been at 3%. That's around 5-6 months with a 3% churn, and we have over 120 clients. I mean, that's pretty dope, right? That's pretty cool. And if we work together, I'm going to show you exactly how we did that. The third thing we're going to be tackling is time allocation. I want to understand where your time is going so we can get you out of those annoying day-to-day tasks like checking Slack, running campaigns yourself, or responding to these annoying clients, right? And that brings me into the last one, the feedback loop. If you don't know what's breaking until it explodes, that's a problem. And most founders only hear about problems when a client is already pissed, a churn notice hits, a fire needs to be put out. I mean, that's not leadership. That's just reactive survival. So it's important that you have a feedback loop. And what we're going to fix here is proactive client health indicators, internal delivery scorecards, early warning systems so issues surface before they become emotional. That's how we got such a low churn, is because we know what's going to happen before it actually happens so we can address it before it happens. And that's going to remove surprise churn entirely. So here's the truth. If your agency can't run without you, if revenue slows the moment you step away, if clients escalate to you and decisions bottleneck without you, and your calendar is full of things that you just shouldn't be doing, that's exactly what I'm going to fix for you. This is me and you one-on-one building an operating system that turns your agency into a scalable asset. I mean, not some job that you're trapped in. And the goal is simple. I want to remove you from the day-to-day and add an additional $100,000 in revenue over the next 6 months. And I'm confident enough in this that I'm going to guarantee it. And if you follow, and that's the important thing, follow, you actually do it. But if you follow what I teach and we don't get there, I'm going to keep working with you for free until we do. I mean, this is not a group program. There's no course. It's hands-on, one-on-one consulting, which again means I can only take on 5 clients every 3 months. So if you're serious about building an agency that runs without you, click the button below and book a call. On that call, we'll look at where you're stuck and decide if this is a fit. I think I'm going to provide you a lot of value. You're going to be like, holy shit, I need to work with this guy. But you got to book a call with me to find out. So if it does make sense, obviously we're going to move forward. But if not, then you'll have like a pretty good roadmap of what you need to do to fix your shit, right? And I say that with love. Either way, you're going to win. But book the call. What are you doing? Why are you still here? But yeah, click that button. Looking forward to talking soon. And have a great rest of your day.